So here we are, our last module, Module 5, which should cover our last 3 topics that you'll need to know to prepare for the final exam. Those are persuasion, leadership, and culture. We should cover 1 topic a week, and that gives us the 3 weeks left in the semester. The final exam will be similar to the midterm, a series of multiple choice questions and true and false questions that you can use the review sheets to complete. Some of you, I've heard, are via email and text and telephone, feeling a bit overwhelmed, juggling the responsibilities of this course, your other courses, and your lives. So what I tried to do is give you just like a week breather after Easter to get caught up on things. And hopefully that was helpful to you. We have about, as I said, 3 weeks left. That should give us enough time to complete the final chapters of the book and also to work on your final paper, which I urge you to begin now. So you'll see on Blackboard that I posted a suggested topics that you could use. You could certainly come up with a topic of your own for your formal report. Because of our last written assignment, you should be pretty familiar with how to write a formal report and what it is. I hope hopefully that was helpful to you. You figure your formal report would turn out to be about 7 pages, with a cover letter, covering page, and table of contents, so you should be able to do that in 3 weeks. We could probably stick on an extra week at the end if you need to. They do like to have the grades in pretty early in the spring semester because of graduation, but, worst comes to worst, we'll figure it out, so I don't want you to get too stressed about that. I urge you to start working on your formal report as soon as possible, because it's not the kind of thing you can do overnight, the night before it's due, which I've done many times with my own papers. But you'll have to collect some data, either through interviewing someone. I would suggest interviewing them via email. It's probably much more efficient. Or collecting some kind of survey. You can survey each other if you like. SurveyMonkey is a good free tool, but you can just email each other kind of survey questions. You wouldn't need a sample size of more than 10 people. That would really do it. Again, you should probably start that pretty soon. So the final exam, the final paper, our last 3 topics. I will post review sheets for each of the topics. If you can't really negotiate the entire chapter, you should take a look at those review sheets. And I'll also try to make the discussion questions not as complex or requiring such a lengthy response, so that'll give you time to work on your formal report. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, as always, you should feel free to call me or text me or email me if you have any questions, if you're feeling overwhelmed. On Monday, you should expect a comprehensive set of grades for everything you've done so far. That is, your participation on the discussion board, your resume and cover letter that you emailed to me, the homework review of the formal report. Obviously a midterm grade is there, and that'll give you a real sense of how well you're doing in the course. And with 3 weeks or so left, that's enough time to get back on track if you feel like you haven't been able to get everything done in the way that you'd like. You can go back and redo something if you'd like to, but I guess I'd really focus on Monday forward if you can maybe participate more in the discussion board if that's been a problem. The final exam will be open book like the last exam, so you should be able to do pretty well there. I'll try to make it less tricky. Some of the feedback I got was the midterm was kind of tricky, so I'll see if I can decrease the amount of trickiness. Happily, there was an error in Blackboard in the grading, so I think everyone got an extra 15 points on the midterm, so that was happy news. Anyway, I hope things are going well for you, and with 3 weeks left, we should have a good amount of time to finish everything. So best of luck. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you all online.